Hey, thank you. Coffee. All right. Sick.
You see mine?
Look at those.
My fancy coffee right here. Watch this. This is how a pro does it. Look at this. Hold on, do you want to get a shot of this?
What is that?
It's Gawds technology. It's a piece of shit, dude.
How many sessions was that?
I skated these 2 times. That might have been. I might have done a disservice because now it's all caught up the reach around way. These laces are such a fucking bad idea. God damn it. Especially with my fucking. I wore the only pants I own that have that are like cut. I cropped them at the bottom, so I look real like a piece of shit right now. Hey everyone. My name's Kirill. Today we're doing the Jumbo Setup Series number 1.
Number one.
I'm going to talk to you about my Gawds team boots and why I skate them, what's on them, why I'm putting these laces on. And I'm going to do absolutely mediocre rollerblading to show what these fuckers can do. I bought these Gawds boots 2 weeks ago, and I've skated them 3 times. And the only reason I bought these is because I already had the Tim Frankens, and they finally came out with a different color. So I have giant clown feet. Dog. Rollerblade. You have big feet by Gawds.
It's a model.
Most rollerblading companies stop at an 11-12, and that just doesn't work for me. And a lot of people that have big feet. Well, I mean, probably everyone that has big feet. So your only options are Rossies, M12s, old Volos if you could find them, or Gawds. I know Razors makes a size 13, but I would say they fit more like a 12. But at least they're trying. So these ones are an 11-12 shell, but Gawds are known to fit super big. The shell size is massive, and they fit my feet perfectly. I used to skate M12s for, I don't know, many years, but at some point they felt too narrow, and I started getting pretty big pain where the Royale groove would be on your foot. So I was at Blade Cup 2 years ago and asked Matt Mickey from Intuition if he would bring me up a pair of the Tim Franken Pros to try on, and I tried them on, and it was a perfect fit. And I've been skating them since. The normal Gawds liner, or the Gawds liner that came in the Tim Franken boot, I liked. This one came with a stock liner, which fit literally like a size 10, I would assume. But this liner is I have some rollerblade Twister XTs, I think they're called, the new ones.
You can put a recreational.
Yeah, I put a recreational liner down, but they are literally probably the most comfortable liner I've ever had. And I've tried them all for my feet, my awkward feet. And these ones, 310, 315L for left. This is the one. It feels neat.
I don't know anyone else that uses recreational liners like that. That's cool.
I don't either. I've tried, everyone's told me, like, try Intuitions, you can size down, but the Intuitions feel too thin for me. And I also feel like they're just kind of cardboardy feeling up top. Now maybe they've gotten better because I only had the version 1s. When I skied a lot and park skied, I only rode Intuition liners in my ski boots, and those were the best. But maybe their first go around to inline liners, the thought was great, but in my opinion the execution was poor. But everyone swears by them now, so they've got to be doing it right now at this point.
Do they feel similar to any other kind of skate, or is it like a completely different feeling from everything else?
To me, it feels like a longer version, longer in length, like heel to toe. Feels like a bigger shelled version of the new RB, like Sean Keen's and the other aggressive skate. They're comfortable. They're wide enough. The sole plate and negative is huge. I mean, like, I'm 6'5" and have big hands. These go to my knuckles.
Okay.
It's more fun when your wheels.
Oh, pickle got right in the way.
Sole plates, quality, probably 9 or 10 out of 10. I think they're great. Fastness,
10 out of 10? That's high praise, dude.
I mean, they're big and I do a ton of cess slides.
Okay.
I feel like I cess slid in my Tim Franken boots for 2 years, and only right before I got these broke through this barrier to where you could see the plastic. So 2 years of cess slides on hard concrete, to me, shows it's pretty good. I don't think they're ultra fast. I'd probably give them like a 6 or 7 out of 10. But I think if you put little dimples and took out some of the surface area, you'd probably slide quite a bit faster.
Okay.
Something I've wanted to test out, but I haven't done yet. Kaiser Slimline 2s. I ride these frames because they're the longest frame you can get. Outside of probably like a Cape 2 or a Wish frame. The Wish frame is too tall for me. I also am not a huge fan of riding flat, although I love Cletus and his product and that he's making cool shit for rollerblading. But ever since I tried Slimlines, I've kind of stuck to them. It's a shame they don't make them anymore, I think. I was looking out for a red color, they don't make that anymore. But this frame, if I have my boot dead on, I still have wheel poke. And that is important to me. I think it looks goofy when big-footed people ride frames that are too small, or frames that are maybe a size 3 or the largest, but they're not the biggest frames you can get. I feel like I need to see my wheel poke out.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
At the front of the skate. I ride them anti-rocker. These are just ground control anti-rockers that I threw in here from a previous set. And then I'm riding Bloom wheels because I made them. And I'm riding 64s because I have always loved 64s.
Why? Do you like to have to try harder to topside, or what's the benefit?
I feel like a 64 on my skate looks like a 58 or a 60 on anyone else's skate. I think the diameter of the wheel is just proportionate. I can't describe it. I also am 225 pounds, so a bigger wheel just lasts me longer.
That's true. I didn't think about that.
And I'm riding anti-rocker, not flat. So I'm if it was hot outside, a few sessions in, I'd be pizza cutter.
Yeah, it's true. I never considered the weight thing and size thing.
Yeah.
Dang.
Other than that, they're ABEC 9s.
Okay. Got to do that.
Well, I have a theory. Any bearing that is branded by a company is usually awful and seizes your brakes soon, where your generic cheap ass, even ABEC 3s will always outlast a branded bearing. I've told this idea to a couple people. Most people agree with me, so I think I'm onto something.
All right. I've never heard that, and maybe you're right. I don't skate fast, so I don't know.
You don't skate.
Yeah.
Should I do? I want to try to do that thing I was trying earlier. I don't know if you saw it. Little
No.
T-stop.
Oh,
Fish stall.
Yeah, cool.
Maybe.
Sure.
Well, I don't know. What do you think?